Internet provided by SWKO Wireless Internet. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV 23 Studios in Sublette, this is High Plains Today.
Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is October 4th, 2017. Welcome to High Plains Today, right here on TV 23 Sublette America. On today's show, we're going to take a look back on the emergency preparedness drill that they held at the Satanta High School a couple of weeks ago. Got all kinds of footage on it, and I'll walk you through it. In the meantime, let's take a look and see what's happening. 42-year-old Joseph Allen of Pierceville made a first appearance in the Pawnee County District Court Monday afternoon concerning felony drug charges. Now, Allen was arrested by the Pawnee County Sheriff's Department without incident following a routine traffic stop back on September 28th. Allen faces 8 different charges, which include possession of methamphetamine and possession of a firearm by a felon. Preliminary hearing has been scheduled for October 16th. The defendant remains in the custody of the Pawnee County Sheriff with bond set at $90,000. The Guymon Police Department recently received complaints of an IRS scam. An aggressive and sophisticated phone scam targeting taxpayers, including recent immigrants, has been making the rounds throughout the country. Now, callers claim to be employees of the IRS using fake names and bogus IRS identification badge numbers. They may know a lot about their targets, and they usually alter the caller ID to make it look like the IRS is calling. Victims are told they owe money to the IRS, and it must be paid promptly through a preloaded debit card or wire transfer. Now, remember, the IRS will never call to demand immediate payment using a specific payment method such as a prepaid debit card, gift card, or wire transfer. Generally, the IRS will first mail you a bill if you owe taxes, and if you don't take care of that, trust me, they'll show up. Well, Garden City High School, Donnie Morrell, he's the school welding teacher, has been named a semifinalist for the Harbor Freight Tools for Schools Prize for Teaching Excellence Award. Morrell is one of just 54 educators to advance to the second round of review out of a total of 693 submissions. The Harbor Freight Prize for Teaching Excellence is a part of the Tools for Schools program that was established by the Smith Foundation in an effort to support the advancement of skilled trades education in the United States. This award is a brand new program of Harbor Freight Tools for Schools to honor outstanding teaching in the skilled trades. The Joint City-County Commission meeting raised concerns regarding the Dodge City Raceway Park last Monday. Now, the Joint Commission approved a subsidy increase from $190,000 to $250,000, pending a 2018 agreement to bring World of Outlaws to Dodge City with Triple T Promotions. However, questions were raised regarding the decline in attendance and racers as the cause of the request for the increase. Now, the $60,000 subsidy increase would decrease by $25,000 if the World of Outlaws race for 2018 is not held. And here's an update on a story we brought you yesterday about 22-year-old Shelby Perry of Beaver, who was shot Sunday night in Las Vegas. Now, her mother, Chrissy, says they didn't do surgery. Remember, they thought she had a broken arm. She was misdiagnosed with that broken arm. Now, just a broken collarbone with bullet fragments in the shoulder and chest area and a bruised lung. Doctors say the bullet fragmented into so many pieces that there is no way to remove them. The swelling went down around the collarbone, and guess what? The broken bones are lined up, so no surgery is needed at this time. Suggested treatment's going to be a plan of antibiotics and I'm sure a lot of physical therapy. All right, Shelby, you get well. We'll see if we can check up on you once you get home. That's a look at kind of some of the stuff that's happening out there. Yep, it's going to be wet today, tomorrow, the next couple of days. If you look at the tower cam, yeah, it's a little foggy, hazy out there too. Be back with the weather right after this.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV 23 with host Chris Jewell. TV 23's internet service and 4G live streaming provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
Hi, I'm Chris Jewell, host of High Plains Today, a 30-minute news and information program that airs at noon weekdays right here on TV 23. Hey, do you think you have an idea for something that would make a great segment? Somebody that would make a great interview? What about a community event that needs highlighting? Let us know here at the station. Email us news@kdgltv.com.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
Yeah, it's soupy out there. We're looking off to the west on the TV 23 tower cam. Oh no, we're looking off to the northeast. Yeah, there's Sublette High School. We're looking off over the metro area of Sublette. I couldn't tell. I saw that anyway. Doesn't matter. It's soupy out there. Looking at the readings here at the station. 60 degrees relative humidity. Yeah, it's 100%. Winds are out of the east-northeast at 10. Barometric pressure, though, hanging in there as steady. Looking at the current temps around the region. Remember yesterday, that cold front was sliding right through here yesterday. Well, you can see it's here. Everybody in the 50s and 60s around the viewing area. Everybody's pretty much 95 to 100% humidity looking at the current dew points. Now, the winds, remember yesterday, went around yesterday morning to the northwest. Now, they slid around to the northeast, except you get out here at Lamar, because there is another front coming this way. Their winds are moving around to the southeast. Looking at the highs and lows as recorded at the Garden City Regional Airport yesterday, we got 71 degrees, 96 back in 1967. It was 54 for the overnight low yesterday, 29 back in 2009. 700ths of precipitation so far. Now, that was up until midnight. We'll probably add more to that tomorrow. That puts us up close to 20 inches year to date in the bucket. All right, here's what we've got. Today, cloudy, patchy fog. You can see that fog is already rolled in here. 65 is going to be the high. We do have a 60% chance of some more precipitation today, maybe get another quarter inch of rain. Winds are going to be out of the east-northeast at 9 pretty much all day tonight. More patchy fog, cloudy, still a 40% chance of precipitation hanging around. Winds are going to be out of this east-southeast at 9. Then tomorrow we're going to warm up a little bit, going to get close to 80, 78. Lots of clouds, 40% chance of precipitation. Winds will be out of the south, could be gusting up close to 30 miles an hour. Then tomorrow night, 62 for the overnight low. Somewhat of a chance of precipitation hanging around. These are going to be some hit and miss. No severe weather in any of this. Winds will be out of the south at 13. Looking at the 7-day. Ooh, look at that. Friday night football. You may want to pack a slicker, poncho, umbrella, whatever, because we do have an 80% chance on Friday. Sunshine on Saturday and Sunday. Going to cool off as that next front system moves in on Monday. 30% chance of some thunderstorms. Look at that. The high on Monday, 59. Although, hey, remember, it is October. All right, that's a look at the weather. We'll be back with the markets and the emergency preparedness drill after this.
You want to feel connected, informed, included, inspired. So when important things happen, we're here. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. On every screen in your life. We are broadcasters. Always here for you, wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits, in addition to those found in Original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Fall open enrollment is now. Call to see if you're eligible. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage at no extra cost, you can also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Don't miss the deadline. Call now to take advantage of fall open enrollment. There's no obligation.
Call 1-800-329-6235. That's 1-800-329-6235.
This is a national health alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. If you call right now, you could get a free meter upgrade. In addition, we'll give you a free pedometer as our special gift to you. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number. Call now. That's the number of free phones still available and the number of how many Americans can still get prescriptions free.
Free could be wonderful.
That's why I'm still working at 77 years old to pay off my prescriptions.
I needed to have a prescription filled and I had to leave because I couldn't afford it.
Call now and see what's available for you. Free prescriptions. Over 10 million people get prescriptions free, and the program has expanded, so another 40 million can. Free dental. Over 15,000 dentists have provided over $330 million in free dental work. Free cell phones. 40 million free cell phones are still available with free minutes and more.
Free cell phone would change my life right now because it is something I cannot afford to get.
Medical supplies like back braces, knee braces, and diabetic supplies may be covered too. The free RX Plus hotline has saved callers over $12 million on their prescription costs. These free programs are now available to 40 million more people. Call now.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University, on the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny. Your campus is wherever you want it to be. Heck, you could earn your degree while wearing your PJs or while eating BLT with your baby, because you don't go to college. College goes to you. Complete your courses around your schedule. That's independence. That's Independence University. No alarm clocks, no snoring roommate, no loud parties keeping you up all night, no note on your door telling you to sleep somewhere else. Instead, learn online at Independence University. Get your degree, but keep your life. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate. Learn online from professional instructors with real work experience. You get professional support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Independence U, for an independent you.
1-800-234-3025.
And welcome back. Today we're going to take a look back on Friday, September 22nd, at the Satanta High School. The Haskell County Emergency Preparedness Drill went on. This was the brainchild of RaeAnne Blevins, and she worked with School Resource Officer Deputy Aaron Koehn of the Haskell County Sheriff's Department, and they put on a drill that involved an active shooter in the building. And so we're going to kind of show you what went on there. The first thing was that this active shooter allegedly he came flying in. They had this set up as an accident in front of the school. The shooter came in, went into an open door that he had found on the front of the school building, and Officer Koehn then called in the lockdown to the office, and then that was relayed to the Haskell County Sheriff's Department. Now you can see a couple of the deputies showing up here, and they are moving towards the scene of the accident. There is a victim in that red car that was shot. There were 3 people in this car that were played by some civilian actors. They did a nice job too. The deputies checked on the people in the car. You can see there was a lot of us there taking pictures. A lot of people from the high school. All right, now the deputies are moving towards the building. There's some people sitting out front. They checked with them and they said, well, the guy went in this way. So they went over to the door and they are going to make entry into the school, and they are communicating with Deputy Koehn inside. He is already inside the school moving towards the shooter, and the school is on complete lockdown. In the background, you could see some kids that are running towards one of the ball fields. That's one of the areas of egress to get out of the building. First responders are showing up. You've got the Satanta District Fire Department, Haskell County Fire Department. Sublette set a truck over, and the first thing that they're going to do is they're assessing the people in the vehicles. They did call in that the one in the Cadillac there, in the maroon car, that he was a code black, which he was deceased, and they had a dummy there with a bullet hole in his head too. It was really kind of strange. Anyway, the fire department is setting up all their emergency equipment. They've laid out a tarp there. They're getting the jaws of life out and some other hydraulic stuff that they've got. They're running their little pump and generator there to get things ready to go. You can see we've got a couple of people over assessing the victims in the car. Now, there were 3 people in the blue car that they're going to go ahead and take care of. And they're also, now EMS had showed up, but they are waiting out in a staged area on the road. They're waiting for the building and the scene to be cleared of any danger before they come in. You can see one of the firemen is holding one of the heads of one of the victims. That young man, he hung out of that car for about 8 to 10 minutes just hanging on. But you can see they're neck bracing them. Now they're treating this like a real deal, okay? And EMS is there. We had the Kansas Emergency Management Regional Director from Dodge City was there. She had a couple of people with her. They are shooting video on this. You can see EMS is rolling in with one of the gurneys. They're going to extract the driver. They did everything that you would do in a normal accident. I mean, they stabilized the people. They put them on backboards when they took them out of the vehicle. Everything that went on with a regular, if this was a real accident instead of being staged. They went through everything. They had radio contact. They were doing the whole deal. And of course, Haskell County Emergency Management Director Deb Brown was there. She was kind of watching the whole deal too. I had a nice little chat with her. Nice lady. She said, well, there's some things they could do different, et cetera, et cetera. So they were going to have a big briefing after this was all over. Look at the tape, meet with the regional director and fire, EMS, the sheriff's department. Everybody was going to be there. Even a lot of the people from Satanta. The school district were going to be there just to see how everything went. All right, so once they got the shooter neutralized in the building, Life Team from Garden City They're based up there. That helicopter is based at St. Catherine Hospital in Garden City. They flew down. Now you can see it was windy that day, and the wind was blowing about 35 miles an hour out of the south. This guy came in, and that baby was wobbling back and forth, but he set it down. And he said, well, we could only do about 90, 95 knots coming down. It took him about 20 minutes to get there. He felt like he was standing still flying that slow. And I said, well, we'll have a tailwind once you go home. So this particular helicopter for Life Team, they have a full-time flight nurse that comes with it. They have an EMS or a paramedic with them, and then they also have the pilot. All right, we are in the parking lot at Satanta High School in Satanta. They just finished up with their emergency preparedness drill. I mean, and you can see behind us, they've had cars, they had an active shooter inside. Life Team helicopter showed up, EMS, fire, sheriff's department, everybody. Now, the other day I talked with Deputy Aaron Koehn about this drill, and he said the brainchild of this whole deal was Miss RaeAnne Blevins, and you are a senior here at Satanta High School?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how did you come up with this idea?
Well, honestly, I was just starting to think about how many break-ins and school shootings there have been in small schools, and we've been doing a lot of break-in drills, and no one's been taking it seriously. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to aware kids on what could actually happen if there was someone who broke into a school shooting, even like if it was like a gun, like they had a gun or something. And I also wanted to aware them about distracted driving, because I have a lot of friends who like to drive with their phones or like to talk to their friends while they drive, which a lot of people do. But I wanted to make them aware of what can happen. Like you can see back here, you can easily crash, or you could...
Yeah, if you're not paying attention, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big thing now, and there's, you know, and they still have, there is a lot of that you see texting while driving, accidents caused by that, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, many. There is actually, there have been so many around this area too, and luckily they're not hurt or dead, but they're, yeah.
So you got with Deputy Koehn, he is your school resources officer here, and said, I would like to do something to bring awareness?
Yes. I went into his office one day asking him, what can I do to make these kids realize that this is serious? This is a serious issue.
All right, RaeAnne, this turned out, do you think it turned out well?
I think it turned out great. Everything went as planned, and I'm very pleased.
Yeah, because it started out, we had the sheriff's deputies rolling in here with sirens, and then pretty soon the EMS was staged out on the road, and the fire department showed up, and the deputies went on site, and then the Life Team helicopter from Garden City came in. You got to sit in it.
I know, I was really happy about that.
RaeAnne, thank you for putting this together and talking with us today. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, now we're taking a look at the Life Team helicopter out of Garden City. And now this is kind of a unique deal. You have the 2 EMTs, flight nurse, etc., and then 1 pilot. And what they do is they take this stretcher once you bring them to the hospital or to the helicopter. They fold this out, and you can see that if there was a co-pilot or another pilot, that's where they'd be sitting. But what they do is they put the patient on that, and then it'll turn in head first, and then that way they can work on the patient en route to the hospital. Now, this particular helicopter can go from Garden City to Wichita or Amarillo without having to get gas. So that's kind of a neat deal. And we talked a lot with them. We want to really get up there to Garden City and talk to them about their job at Life Team. Okay, I want to go ahead and I want to thank RaeAnne Blevins. I think I called her RaeAnne in the video, and I'm sorry. But RaeAnne Blevins, Deputy Aaron Koehn, I always screw his name up, from the Haskell County Sheriff's Department, Deb Brown from Emergency Management in Haskell County, Sheriff Troy Briggs, and all the firemen, EMTs, everybody that took place, and even some of the actors and the students that were involved. So it was a good time. So if you want to plan one of these, get a hold of your local emergency management. Be back with more after this.
This is a national health alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. Get free delivery, free information, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers for free. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number. But wait, there's more. If you call right now, you could get a free meter upgrade. In addition, we'll give you a free pedometer as our special gift to you. We have knee, back, and other braces available, as well as pharmacy services. Regardless of your age, if you suffer with diabetes and you have insurance, we can help.
Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at 800-232-5044. That's 800-232-5044. Call now.
Stop! Living with hair loss, that is. Losing your hair is no fun and no one wants to be bald, but there is hope.
Getting my hair back was the best thing that ever happened to me.
I'm happy with the way I look now.
I'm very excited about my hair.
I feel beautiful.
I love my hair.
Hair Club offers all proven hair loss solutions backed by our commitment to satisfaction guarantee. If you're not 100% satisfied with the solution you choose, Hair Club will apply the purchase price to another proven hair loss solution or transplant more hair at no charge.
That was the best thing I've ever done.
It looks good on me.
Call in the next 5 minutes to get your free brochure at no obligation. It will tell you everything you need to know about your hair loss problem, and it's free if you call now.
I am more pleased than what I had even imagined.
I at least look, I would say, 5 years younger.
I'm 52, and I look better now than I did when I was in my 40s.
I feel great.
And that's not all. The first 100 people who call will also receive $250 off any hair loss solution from Hair Club. Call now.
And the Dodge City Red Demons boys soccer team, you know what? They clinched the Western Athletic Conference title last night. For the fourth straight year, they beat the Hayes Indians 7-1. Good for you, Dodge City. And you know what? Let's take a last look at our weather before we get out of here. Oh, yeah, but if you're going to watch baseball tonight, it's the Rockies and the Diamondbacks in Arizona. Temperature right now, still 60 degrees. Hey, it's cleared up just a little bit. That means the relative humidity has dropped to 99%. It's not as soupy out. Winds are still out of the east-southeast. They've gone down a little bit. They're only at 5 barometric pressure. Yep, holding steady. All right, now we do have a chance of precipitation all the way up through Friday night. So, like I said, you may want to take a slicker, poncho, umbrella, whatever, to that Friday night game. It's going to be nice on Saturday and Sunday. Ooh, temperature's going to drop on Monday, high of 59, 30% chance of precipitation. Go out and have a great hump day, everybody. See you back here tomorrow.
Date with the latest information from TV23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.
Watch these magnificent honeybees, staying busy pollinating the world and making honey while they do it. But these bees are suffering. The Wi-Fi in their hive is slow and buffers constantly. They struggle to watch their shows on Netflix and surf Pinterest. Bees hate that. So what do you do if you're a buffering bee? You switch to Pioneer Communications, who offer 50 megabit internet that's as sweet as honey. They've made the jump, and so can you. Pioneer Communications, your community connected.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits, in addition to those found in Original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Fall open enrollment is now. Call to see if you're eligible. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage at no extra cost, you can also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Don't miss the deadline. Call now to take advantage of fall open enrollment. There's no obligation.
Call 1-800-329-6235. That's 1-800-329-6235.
Portions of TV23's internet provided by